Hey guys, couldn't sleep, so I thought I used the opportunity to do another video. And I was thinking what actually I can do. I have a few more samples and fragrances to review actually in upcoming time, and I have few line talk and house talk. So one of the house talk I was actually planning to do was Paco Rabanne house, one of my favorite house. It's I know it's kind of childish and most of the fragrance very sweet, but then those are the fragrances that I started collecting at first, so I have soft corner for them. So I was actually going to do Paco Rabanne house, but today I just thought I just do a request video. Like one of my dear brothers in the community in Bangladesh, Brother Zain Sanwar Ahmed. I think that's his name. Yeah, Brother Zain Sanwar Ahmed. I have his page profile open. So he met me once in Sterling Enterprise, the shop, and he actually likes my work a lot. So thank you, brother, very much for the support and love and the respect. I feel the same way about you. And he buys a lot of fragrances based on my reviews. So I salute you for that, brother. Thank you so much for showing that love. So he actually wanted me to tell him, or rather, do a video on the 1 million line by Paco Rabanne. So very specific, 1 million. And you guys know 1 million is it's an epic fragrance. It's one of those top sellers like what you call David of Cool Water or Fahrenheit or Dior Sauvage. Those are your top sellers. So is 1 million. It sold huge all over the world. At first in States, then Europe, then it came to Asia. It conquered everything. So yes, 1 million is a line. It's an interesting line, but 1 million has some age to it. So what I've decided to do, I own the 4 in the line, and I plan to just get one more in the line. Just I feel that will complete my collection of 1 million. And 1 million has a lot of flankers. I'll talk about that in a minute. And this would be a summary video, sort of. I have done a few videos like that. I think it helps people to decide, putting them in contrast and stuff. But anyway, this early morning, I am wearing a beautiful fragrance on me. Okay, and I have the sample recently, and I'm testing it still. I'm gonna review it soon. This is one of those MFK creations. I have recently changed my group cover photo to this fragrance. Okay, it's called Grand Soir. Okay, this is the sample that I have, 2 ml. This is such a stunner, such a beautiful fragrance. Okay, I think there's one of the members, Miss Eve. She said she absolutely loved this. She loves wearing this fragrance on her. It's sort of like unisex fragrance. I'll talk about it, but man, that sexiness, that's just a sexy fragrance. Okay, so I think perhaps that is one fragrance added to my favorite list. Anyway, so that is my early scent of the morning. So now let's get into the Paco Rabanne 1 million line. Paco Rabanne 1 million, they have that standard bottle. All the bottles, if you've seen one, you've seen the all. But there's one bottle that looks a little different in the lineup. So, and they actually try to copy the shape of a gold bar. Okay, if I show you one bottle, then you'll know. And highly likely you guys know what is 1 million. So here we go. I start with this one, Origin 1 million. So few facts about this. This one, whatever line that you see in the men's line, they also have in women's line. So if let's say this is a 1 million, they have Lady Million. So every single fragrance, they come in a pair. One, they have multiple bottle sizes. They have 30 ml, 50 ml, and I believe 100 ml and a huge 200 ml big boy bottle. Okay, prices on these are, when they come at first, they are like around $78-$80 around there, but they go down somewhere in $55 to $60 for 100 ml bottle like that. So they look like beautiful like this. When this was one of the bottles that I bought in Malaysia before I came to Bangladesh. So it comes like in gold bar shape, dark bottle in the original one. My juice level is somewhere here, used a lot of it. Back is like this, and I believe you find batch codes here. There are a lot of fakes of this fragrance, so always check for the batch codes and always see the videos on YouTube. There are a lot of videos between real versus fake or fake versus real 1 million. So it comes in like this. There's a gunmetal plate, and it says it's shiny, it's very golden. It says 1 million, pretty nice detailing on it. 100 ml Paco Rabanne. So I was not pretty sure I was gonna get it because I had Invictus. I bought Invictus before this, I think. Yeah, once I bought Invictus, I was kind of not sure because people said they're kind of smelling alike, but I ended up buying the whole Invictus line later. But this and Invictus, they are not same, they have differences. So basically this is the one that is loaded with tons of notes, and I cannot remember all the notes at this moment, but I'll tell you. So this fragrance, it's sweet, it's strong, it's potent, it got reformulated, but still it has pretty solid performance during the cold weather. and it does have the bubble gum, does have the tutti fruity bubble gum, it has the blood orange, it has the leather, amber, they have the woody notes, plenty more going on. I cannot remember everything at this moment. And this fragrance is sweet, it's really really sharp, and it's very aggressive, you know. So when we were doing our studies degrees back in 2003 in the university days, I remember my Arab friends, especially those Arab dudes, they loved Paco Rabanne House. This one, Black Excess, these two fragrances were huge at the time. So people used to wear like from head to toe 1 million, and you can detect 1 million all over the clubs. I went few times in the clubbing with my friends and stuff. So I would be like, damn, this whole place smells reeks of perfume. So anyway, this was one of the top sellers in Malaysia. When I saw it, it sold a lot of bottle. It's very popular among youth, and even those people who became from youth to old people like us. At this moment, we're holding the memories and sentiments. So if you see the earlier reviewers, they absolutely love this fragrance. Nowadays, they're not going to admit it. They'll be like, 1 million is such a child's play, you know. But Lamal, 1 million, and maybe perhaps there's one other fragrance. There are three fragrances actually. They were compared to be like the best clubbing scent at the time. So similar fragrance would be Eros, the Invictus. You know, nowadays a lot of choices, and these are no longer the OGs anymore. Like they are not the strongest anymore. We have fragrances like Shura and stuff. But anyway, think of it as a fruity, amber, sweet, leather fragrance like CH Man as well, and it has very bad performance nowadays after reformulation in the hot weather. Okay, so I sprayed a lot of this in Malaysia and Bangladesh combined, mostly in the summer's time. Absolutely no performance. You know, it's like 2-3 hours. I can't smell anything on my skin or clothing. But when my winter hit me, 2016 and 2017 both, I wore this fragrance in during the cold weather, and to my surprise, this fragrance lasted 6, 7, 8 hours and pushing on my skin. And that's the magic of weather, how it affects your fragrance. Okay, and it was so popular they made so many clones of this fragrance. I'm talking a little bit more so you understand what's where 1 million comes from. And then it has number of flankers also. Okay, so forget about the clones, you cannot finish. You know, I have a lot of clones myself, like let's say Armaf Boanui, I have Armaf Club de Nuit, Armaf Club de Nuit, yeah, man. Okay, so those two are pretty solid. They also have many other. But after this, they have the limited edition one. Every year they'll come up with a limited edition what different bottles, and they also have the intense version. I didn't buy it, and I'll tell you why I didn't buy it, because intense and this one, not much difference between this one and intense. But the next one I definitely gonna buy is the Absolutely Gold. They come in a different packaging, like a amouage bottles. It comes in like a beautiful like a packaging. It's like a niche packaging. The whole bottle would be golden here. The glass would be golden painted like Narcissus Rodriguez, and this part would be golden. So that one actually is pretty stunning. It's really expensive, like $80, but it's worth the money because that is the perfume concentration. So ultimately, like, this one is the big boy of it all, because this is the reason the whole line started, right? So that's the 1 million for you, clubbing king, right? Beautiful bottle. I got this because this looks just stunning. You can see this bottle in 100 other bottles and you can pick up 1 million, right? So I suggest this for the colder weather. Even though after reformulation and everything, you can still pick it up and use it for winter. If you just give it a break, like 2-3 months break, and you bring it back in rotation, it smells darn good. It smells better than any of the clones. All right, so that's 1 million, the first one. So this is purpose for this is clubbing, outing, dating. Also it's a good fragrance, but only for winter time, right? So now the main talk is gone. Now second one I bought was this one. This is the underdog of the whole line. This 1 million Prive, the darker one. So this one still has the same bottle, but juice color is a little bit different. It has the amber rich colored juice, and it looks like tobacco-y, right? It looks kick-ass, and the sprayers are all built in here. Sprayer is very very good on these. Okay, but let's say this fragrance, it didn't get so much love and popularity. Why is that? This perhaps in the 1 million line is not the top seller, so that is kind of sad. But let me tell you why this is a great fragrance. This is the 1 million for grown-ups. You know, if you think of 1 million, original one is for teenagers, clubbing, and a little bit like like immature in a way. This is gonna be like the one that you can wear in the office or workplace. When to wear it? I think again, it'd be like great time to wear would be fall and maybe perhaps spring days. Okay, Highly humid days you can wear it if you stay inside the air conditioned zone, like if your office has AC going on. So this one, the projection is somewhere like 7.5. It's not as sharp as the original 1 million, but this one, what it does is it adds a nice tobacco note, sweet tobacco note. If you like pure Havana, it's not as cherry tobacco like, but this one, the tobacco note is pretty nice, and if you like classy like cigars and stuff, and you like the note of tobacco, you can definitely pick it up from this. Very rich, it's very polished, it's much more suited up, okay, and you can wear it for any other occasion, but dating, if lady smells this on you, it will be great, okay. So I suggest this highly. It's a dark horse in the whole lineup. People should try this fragrance, okay. This is not bad at all, okay. I'm not gonna pick up like top, to the least favorite. This is very good. This is, I think, sometimes when I get tired of 1 million, I go for 1 million Prive. Perfect for evening wear, and you can suit it up, okay. So that's 1 million Prive for you. All right, now the third one that I bought, this fragrance I cannot find everywhere in Bangladesh, and I had to I think what you call buy this fragrance kind of blind buy, okay, and I didn't know what to expect, and honestly speaking, when I tried it for the first time, I did not like it, okay. And the fragrance would be 1 Million Cologne. This is another hidden gem. I reviewed it recently. So this one, why I didn't like it is, the first of all, I love the bottle on this. This is 120 ml, okay, rather than 100 ml, and at the back it's like golden. At the back side, it's so brilliantly done because of the coloration inside. The juice looks golden, but juice actually is not golden. Juice is see-through, okay. If you see it from this side, perhaps you can tell, but no, it still looks golden, right? Just stunning, okay. And then it has that detailing here, but the thing is, it has a cap. It's not built-in sprayer like the other 1 million. It has weight to it, it feels quality, and the sprayer is pretty damn big, so it clicks onto place as well. Very beautiful bottle. So now, why I didn't like it at first? I didn't like it because first initial spray, it doesn't smell anything like 1 million. Okay, 1 million also, sorry, I forgot to mention one important note in this. This one has a note of rose, okay, but the rose is not the main player, but it pops up somewhere in the heart. So in this one, they made it sort of like a summer wearable, spring wearable version, and they focused on that rose note. And the rose note is not favored by everybody. Many people say this smells kind of feminine, kind of unisex. I can kind of say it. And opening, you get an aquatic sort of opening that comes with the rose. Okay, so that is kind of difficult for you to interpret. But here is the best part. In this fragrance, you have to give it time. Okay, more you give it time, it develops on your skin. It becomes beautiful, and beautiful with time. Like YSL Low Maltine. If you like that fragrance, highly likely you're gonna like it. Performance is awesome. But here's one thing. You can wear this in the summer, no problem. But I think this would be great for winter also. This is a great all year round scent. Okay, and women can wear it as well. It projects really beautifully. Do not go trigger happy on this thinking like, oh, it's a cologne. It's more like an EDT, right? So this one, you can set it up for romantic setups and stuff. You can go for the very first date. You can smell very romantic and a little bit daring in a way, because men like to wear something more dominant, like like I'm the man with the whip and lash in my hand. This one will actually show the sophisticated side of you. So this fragrance, on the dry down, it's the sweetness of the 1 million, the tonka bean and everything, they start popping out, but that watery, aquatic, imagine a rose is floating on the water. It's like a lotus floating on the water, but instead of a lotus, it's a rose, okay. And the rose note is just gorgeous. So this fragrance, the challenging part is the opening. First half an hour or first time you try it, you gotta give it few wearings to understand the beauty is in the dry down, right? So 1 million cologne is the third one. Summary wise, I would wear this in summer, but a little bit breezy summer's day, okay. Daytime you can wear it, but early springs, early winter days, it's gorgeous, okay. You can dress it up, dress it down, however you want it, okay. The last one, perhaps in my collection right now, the one that I wear the most. And I'm not gonna say this is the better version of all of these, because all of them are good, but for different times. So the last one I'm gonna show you is the one I talked twice already. I did 2 reviews on this. Why? Because first time I did it with a sample, and then I thought it's not a must buy. Then I liked it so much at one shop, I bought it immediately as Stali Enterprise. Why? Because this fragrance is best of whole world, and that's how I exactly put it. It's not too sweet. It has a salty caramel popcorn sort of thing, as my friend Matt Decker say. It has a gourmand touch with. There's something fruity about it. There's something like a hawas, a sort of a ambergris sort of a feel from it. That is very alluring. Okay, and you wear it more and more. You wear it, you see how it grows on you. You never get bored of this fragrance. It's not like a linear fragrance. Okay, so this will definitely. It's like if you're going to cinema theater, thinking of that caramel popcorn, I automatically think of like a movie date with your girlfriend, or you're watching like what do you guys watch? Netflix and chill. If you have a Netflix date, this is a perfect fragrance to wear. Just go somewhere in the neck area. It's gonna warm up. The blood is gonna flow, and it's gonna project every now and then nicely. And it projects like 4 to 5 feet from you. If there's breeze going on, people can smell it from far. It does last a long time, but not 10 by 10 for performance, but it's pretty solid. So this fragrance, it's so beautiful that the balance is so nicely done, and it's something about it's just different than the whole lineup. It's not too sweet and hardly smells like 1 million. That's the brilliant part of it. So that's why I think this is the one that I wear a lot of it right now. And I think perhaps I will get, if this one runs out, I'll get a 200 ml of it, because I don't want to run out of this juice, right? So overall, if you look at the whole 1 million line, the Absolutely Gold also is worth checking out, because the bottle is pretty, a little bit more pricey, but that Parfum concentration, pure Parfum concentration is worth it. So those are the 5, these 4 and Absolutely Gold. These are the 5. You can complete your collection, but you don't have to get all of them. If you're a fan of the line, you can get those, right? So that's my summary sort of for 1 million. I hope, Brother Zain, you are satisfied with the findings. I talked detail on each, and I hope this video finds people benefits or beneficial or something like that. Take care. Maybe I'll go for morning walk now. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.